Hey.
It's not very good tea.
It was a decent clink, though.
I suppose. It's lightly raining today, but we're next to the room in the house which amplifies the sound of the rain. And we already know that this is a reasonably sensitive mic.
Through many experiences of noises.
Walls not a problem. So if it does start raining more aggressively,
we shall talk louder.
You'll probably hear it.
That's not important.
So welcome back to MasterCast. Whoa, it feels like such a long time since we were last here.
Imagine that.
I am imagining.
How long was it since you were last
That's a week and 2 days.
Oh.
Well, did you say since I was? Because I was here like... this is my house.
Yes,
I live here.
I know. I presume
since you
I was last here.
Since you were last here.
Yes.
That was a week and a bit ago. What?
We're relatively...
So
consistent.
anyway, we finished recording last week, which if you listened to last week's, which of course you did.
Which of course came out on the Friday, so it must mean we recorded on the Thursday.
That's how we do things here. We recorded that on Tuesday, whenever it was, and I don't know the date. And like literally less than an hour after we finished, I'd say 32 fucking Avengers Endgame posters were released.
Yes, they were.
This week has been the week of Avengers Endgame posters. There have been so many. 32 released on that day. Then it feels like there's a different poster for every town in the world. There's a Russian poster, Chinese poster.
It's the Avengers
international posters.
It's the Avengers the Fallen.
There's an IMAX poster. There's posters for. There's a lot of Endgame stuff happening this week, but
and holy shit, the hype is real.
In
the UK, the is it the websites for both View and Odeon crashed?
I'm pretty sure Odeon crashed. View, I got put in a booking queue. I mean, I wasn't, but I was just looking for I thought, well, maybe I'll look for the time, but you just go on View website. You're in a booking queue! I'm pretty sure Fandango went down.
The hype.
The ticket sales broke records within 6 hours.
Yeah. I mean, you've created proper hype for your film when websites designed to market films break.
There is no way this film is not making $2 billion. It may be the highest grossing film ever made.
Yes.
Certainly
on box office weekend or when it's released.
Yeah, it'll crack $2 billion. There's no doubt. I've no doubt about that.
Not a doubt about that.
It'll probably pass Infinity War.
It'll definitely pass Infinity War.
But then it'll probably pass Force Awakens. But then it's going up against Titanic and Avatar.
That will be a push. But
because the thing is, Titanic and Titanic was. I mean, it's a movie about Titanic. Oh, there goes the phone. There goes the telephone. I'm not starting again. We've had this before. We live in it. Listen. There's people in this house. If you don't like it, go listen to.
Please don't listen to anything else. We're the only ones.
Listen to this.
Hey! Small audiences.
Yeah, basically.
Oh well.
Although I did start tweeting this week. I tweeted out. I was like,
"Where did you tweet, Jonny?"
I tweeted at @the_master_cast.
Shameless plug.
Very, very shameless. I have no shame. I tweeted and I was like, maybe I'll start tweeting more. Then I realised that I'd ended up uploading the YouTube version of the podcast to my own personal YouTube channel, and not the podcast YouTube channel. So when I then mentioned that I'd fixed that on Twitter, I started with, maybe I won't start tweeting more often. Since the one time I do, I fuck it up. But that, that's... no one's perfect.
We're certainly not.
Well, hey, come.
I'm not.
Speak for yourself.
I'm not.
Um...
So yes, Endgame. The hype is unimaginable.
Yeah, so those posters came out, and they revealed some things about who was dead and who was not dead. So we know that Shuri, dead. Valkyrie, not dead, which I'm pretty sure we did know, but this was kind of confirmation that, yep, she's in the movie, and then she started appearing in the ensemble on, I think maybe the Russian or Chinese poster, or I think she's on the IMAX poster. Anyway, on the group poster, she started appearing in with as has Wong, although he didn't get a character poster. So,
it's the biggest reveals in that are the side characters.
Yeah.
That either did feature in Infinity War, like Wong, or that featured in films basically just before that we weren't sure about. So, sure, she features in Infinity War. We had no idea what it was like for her after the snap because she was in the lab, wasn't she? Then Valkyrie, obviously there was a ship. We don't know how many Asgardians escaped. Maybe Korg made it out. I hope he did.
But maybe he got dusted because he doesn't.
Would he get dusted?
Yeah.
Would he get, gritted?
Shut up, Bob.
Because you saw what happened in Thor the Dark World, didn't you, Jonny?
I watched that the other night. It wasn't last night, it was the night before. Did I tell you about it?
You did tell me about it.
Oh.
Because I went on Xbox and you said thank you.
Oh, yeah! And then
you said thank you for prolonging my judgment of watching Thor the Dark World.
But then I watched it anyway, and I didn't hate it as much as I did last time I watched it. I mean, no rush to watch it again.
Definitely not in a rush to watch it again.
It was fine. It was fine. It was just fine. It's just
that's
boring.
That's
boring.
why it's the
just
worst
dull.
Marvel movie, because it's just
Yeah, there's no
standout features to it.
The soundtrack was quite nice, though. I've got to say that.
Oh, very nice soundtrack.
And I'm actually compiling a list. I'm putting them in a ranking order as I watch them. So
for what? The films or the soundtracks?
The films.
Okay.
Not the soundtracks. I'd have to listen to the soundtracks individually.
Yeah, I do that with films.
We often find that. Well, yeah, I often when I'm doing work and stuff, I'll lob on a soundtrack to a film or something that I was listening to the Batman Arkham Asylum soundtrack for a bit recently. The Doctor Who soundtrack. But, you often find the MCU films, the films that aren't as good at films, the music's always really good. So Thor the Dark World, The Incredible Hulk, it's got some really good music. Iron Man 2's not. Iron Man 2's a bad film with bad music, so... They replaced the Iron Man theme, Ramin Djawadi. I don't know how to say it. I'm very sure the Iron Man theme is called Driving with the Top Down, but they replaced that with some generic rock music. It's bullshit. Although I did realise when I rewatched Iron Man 3 that has the original Iron Man theme in it, but it's also got a new Iron Man theme.
You just said generic rock bullshit. Were you referring to
no,
AC/DC?
I wasn't referring to I was referring to the music was just like... It's like if you took the Iron Man theme, the that one, and you just took all the personality out of it, and it was
guitar.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
there's no character to the Iron Man 2 theme, but that's not...
That's besides the point.
What was I saying? We were talking about Endgame.
We were talking about Endgame.
Posters.
Yes, posters.
Posters. Character posters.
Yes.
Happy Hogan gets a character poster.
Alive?
Yeah.
Good. Aunt May?
No.
Oh, she dead?
Well, she's not in the film. Oh. Although Wong didn't get a character poster, but he's appeared on some of the group posters, the main posters. So he's alive. So why he didn't get one, I don't know.
Are you delving into any speculative theory about Endgame, or
sort of? But I'm not been very speculative about it myself anyway. So
yeah. So what do you feel like the new suits are? Or the new design?
I'm fairly sure they're quantum suits.
That's what they're being referred to as by the vast majority of people.
Yeah.
What could they be used for? I don't know.
The quantum realm.
Yes, but why would
I don't know, Paul, alright? I don't always have all the answers.
Never mind. Okay, let's go on to the trailer they released.
Oh, yes, the special look. How special a look it was.
They called it the Thanos trailer. Or people called it the Thanos trailer.
Because it's the only one he's been in.
Yes.
Basically, apart from his hand.
In the trailer, there is a view of Thanos.
Yeah.
And the gauntlet is reformed.
Do you see the gauntlet in that?
You do. You see him and he brings up the gauntlet and it's reformed and he's in his battle armour.
Does he? No, he doesn't bring up the gauntlet.
I swear, you can see it.
Nah.
You can see it.
Nah, he doesn't.
And then
unless you've seen the IMAX version of the trailer.
I can't remember which version I saw.
Because the IMAX is different aspect ratio. I was rewatching the Avengers, and the Avengers is shot in 16:9 aspect ratio, which is TV standard. So aspect ratios, you'll know probably. There's 3 generic aspect ratios. There's 4:3, which is the kind of squarish old. It's like classic TV.
Yes.
Old TV.
Yeah.
Is in 4:3. Then there's 16:9, which is standard television, modern television.
Like that. Those dimensions. The full screen of that?
Yeah. And then there is... I can't remember what it is off of that. I did have a look into it because I wanted to talk about it, but I think it's 2.40:1, I think, is what they call it on the DVDs and stuff, which is widescreen.
Yeah.
But the Avengers is shot in 16:9. It's not in widescreen.
Is it not?
No. So I rewatched that. And the Avengers is a great film, but I ended up, in my ranking, putting it beneath Captain America the First Avenger, because I spent literally the entire thing trying to visualise it in widescreen. And you don't realise until you try to imagine it in a different aspect ratio how important the 16:9 aspect ratio is. For not every shot, but like especially the long duration, so the spinning shot and the one where it goes from each of them around the thing and it ends with the Chitauri, the Leviathan crashing into Grand Central Station, that shot. Like, you'd have more, if you're doing it in widescreen, you'd have to have the camera move more. It genuinely, and I'm fairly sure Ant-Man is in that aspect ratio as well, 16:9.
Very interesting.
But it genuinely made me want to like get a decent editing software and try to just convert the whole thing into 16:9, and not just chucking black bars on, because then you'd cut off heads most of the time. So I'd always being like, well, if you'd shifted it was just, and it kind of actively negatively affected my enjoyment of the film, because all I could think of was, but it's the wrong aspect ratio. Which it's not. You can shoot a film in whatever aspect ratio you want, but
just for a film, it's kind
But for a film, it's unusual. And there are times when, like the Grand Budapest Hotel is shot in 4:3, and it can be a stylistic choice. And I think this is probably because Joss Whedon did a lot of TV stuff, so he'll have been comfortable. He'll have known that aspect ratio.
He would have known how to compose a shot in that aspect ratio. As opposed to other directors.
I don't know. When it's like, people say, oh, Avengers looks like a TV show. It has like TV show lighting. Some sets are potentially overlit and the lighting is quite flat and dull. And I get that, but the thing that makes it look like a TV show the most to me is the aspect ratio.
Yeah, because it's not got the characteristic black bars.
The black bars. But that's what the Endgame trailer.
More looks at Thanos. And some people have paused it on some sort of shot and seen Thanos.
Do you mean the one when Ant-Man climbs in his...
No, not that one. I've seen a meme about that one where it's just someone kind of photoshopped the Simpsons meme of Lisa giving the presentation, where it just goes, Ant-Man could go inside Thanos' ear canal and then expand there, instantly killing him, but you all want him to go up his ass because you're gay. And I was just like...
Did you see the Russo brothers on, I think, Instagram or whatever, changed their profile picture to, it was a Venn diagram, and I think one side of it was like Ant-Man, and the other side was like going up Thanos' asshole. And then it crossed, and I can't remember what it was in the middle.
Was it the internet?
Or I don't know what it was, but they changed that to their profile picture on social media because it's the fucking Russo brothers. Why not?
Yeah. So anyway, some people have paused it and looked very closely into a scene of Thanos just sitting down next to him. They appear to see a big bladed weapon.
Yeah, that's his weapon.
That's what he's going to use.
That's been revealed in some of the merchandising for the film.
He's going to have a big fuck off sword.
Yeah, big fuck off sword.
Because why not? I mean, do you think he's scared of the Infinity Gauntlet breaking again?
Potentially. I mean, he took off his armour in Infinity War as a kind of a way
flex,
to go.
Just go.
Yeah,
I don't need this.
But he's got it back on now. And also, when he teleports in, that isn't the Infinity Gauntlet. That's a beam down from a Q-chip or something, which is what the Black Order used in Infinity War. So it's not.
I think it's got to the point where Thanos has just gone. Do you think it's actually the presence of Stormbreaker that's made him just go? Oh,
maybe.
Fuck.
Maybe.
I thought I was
presence of. I suppose if you have Stormbreaker and Captain Marvel.
I think
maybe.
I think it's just like he might have an inkling as to who survived, and it's Tony Stark, who made him bleed.
Barely, but surely he'd be more worried if Doctor Strange survived.
Potentially so, but then again, he did say he had great respect for Stark.
Yeah,
so he was just like, fuck, he's alive, he'd probably want to do something about
that.
Then he's got Captain Marvel. I'm not sure if he's aware of her, but
I mean,
using Infinity Stone powers, he might look into Earth and just say, okay, which of these fuckers is still alive? You might see this one.
Bollocks.
You might see this one and just go, okay. And then obviously he's encountered Thor.
Yeah.
He's been hit by Stormbreaker when he was using the full blast of the Infinity Gauntlet, and it carried on going. He was just like,
yeah.
Might want to do something about
and also, I mean, Hawkeye's back now, so...
He's got a sword as well.
He's got a sword. He's got his arrows.
Tattoo sleeve.
He's got an arm tattoo. I mean...
He took, I presume, his family disintegrating all of them.
Yeah, and if I was Thanos, I'd be scared of Hawkeye, because he is, as we all know, the strongest Avenger.
He is the strongest Avenger.
Yes. Just behind Falcon and Agent Coulson. Although, to be fair, Agent Coulson does have a robot hand, which can do a lot of cool stuff.
And Kree-Blood.
And
that big fuck-off gun.
And, the Destroyer gun. I finished Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 4, actually.
Did you?
Recently, yeah.
Very good. I just wonder how they'll explain Thanos wearing the armor again. She's like, is it him being a bitch or him being tactical?
I want to see him go back to the Asgardian ship and spend a couple of hours just searching for it. Even because he took his armour off there and then destroyed it. Or does he just have a closet full of...
I reckon he has just a collection of armour. Just has a collection of armour, just go, which one do I wear today?
Which one?
Do you want to do the gold today or the silver?
Do I do that one that I wore in the beginning of Infinity War and also the flashback in Infinity War? Or the one that I just swapped it out for a bit to sit in a chair for Guardians of the Galaxy, but I then put the other one back on, even though that makes no sense in terms of the timeline. Fine.
Wear what you want, Thanos. We're not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
We don't want to get the snapped out of reality.
Basically. It also kind of confirmed that, there is going to be a time jump. I mean, basically everyone's just gone, look at Black Widow's hair. Time jump.
Other than the fact that at one point in the thing, she's blonde.
Yeah,
red.
yeah, well, that's the thing.
She dyes her hair.
Yeah. It basically confirmed that the Avengers are going to have a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to it and go, we're just going to have to go and stop him.
Yeah.
And it'll probably go quite badly, because that bit when they're in the Benatar, and it's Captain Marvel, who we know gets there pretty much immediately. Black Widow's got her blonde hair. Steve is wearing his Winter Soldier outfit.
Yes.
So he's not got his new one or his quantum suit. Rocket's not got his blue and red comic outfit yet. He's still wearing the one from Infinity War.
Yes. It's just going to be very interesting.
Yeah. So.
And I think some people point out that it looks like Tony's wearing Star-Lord's jacket.
When?
In some shots of the trailer, or it looks like he's wearing kind of the red jacket type thing that some of the Guardians sometimes have.
Yeah. Well, he is on the Benatar, isn't he? So that makes sense.
Yeah, he is. Him and Nebula obviously get back.
Yeah.
Of course, the big meet-up between Steve and Tony.
Yeah. I don't... Because it was kind of scary, like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. That meet-up being... I don't know whether I should really talk about it, because in case... Okay, so if this is what happens, I apologise.
Okay.
Unless you desperately don't want to know.
No,
but there's been a lot of talk about time travel. We've seen from set photos that they were filming in costumes from previous films.
Yes.
And the Russo brothers, we should be aware that some of the stuff in these Endgame trailers will be
in the film.
CGI trick. Oh, there goes the phone again. It's a very popular household.
Evidently so.
Yeah. This is not like your phone, which sounds like the 1950s.
It does.
Brr, brr.
It's a bell.
Yeah, basically.
It's actually seriously, it's just a bell on the wall. It's not like
what?
It's not like a fire alarm type.
Yeah.
The kind of disc type thing.
Yeah.
I'll show you when I get home.
What?
I will show you when I get home, and you will be baffled.
Mental.
Yes.
But we should be aware they've done it before for Infinity War and stuff. Some of the stuff in these trailers will have been digitally altered with CGI. Now that moment when Cap and Tony meet, he was like, "This looks like he's in his suit from Infinity War with the thing missing and this." But he was like, "But look at the textures; they don't quite seem to match, and those buckles don't look particularly realistic. Is this a digital suit that has been placed over the suit that's actually in the film to hide the fact that in that scene, that's Cap from the Avengers?"
Could be. Have you also seen the new Iron Man suit he's wearing?
The Mark 85.
Mark 85. People have pointed out that his arms look like more muscular arms, as in the Mark III from comics.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear my dad. You can probably hear my father. He's on the phone. He's got a deep carrying voice. And this mic is very sensitive. So if that's what that is,
You'll probably shout at him after we finish this.
Oh, almost definitely. I would shout at him anyway for any other reason.
Of course. But anyway, yes. So there's the new Iron Man suit. It looks very nice.
Yeah.
It's very, very
but
nice.
the last one we saw was the Mark 50, and now it's 85.
What happens there then? Do you think Tony's gone on another Iron Man 3-esque mad suit building rampage the minute he gets back?
Maybe, but...
Or perhaps that was just all the projects he had and he just happened to be wearing Mark 50 at the time. Which isn't like him at all. But he always wears the latest ones.
Yeah.
So they must spend some time. It's just wonder how they handle it.
But
It
looks pretty good.
It does look very, very good. It's just much hype. Speaking of characters that are going to feature in this Avengers Endgame film, we mentioned Captain Marvel. What's happened with that?
Captain Marvel, the movie, the character, the person, the controversy,
Phenomenon.
has made $1 billion, as we predicted.
Of course, it's no doubt it was going to make $1 billion.
How many? I swear to God, we're almost at a point where more of the MCU films than not have made over $1 billion. We've not.
I think we've got to that tipping point where people are just like, holy shit, it's an MCU film, let's go and watch this.
It's like they're consistently cracking out. I didn't think they were going to have another year where they get 2 billion plus movies. But
they are just pumping them out.
Yeah, there's no Endgame is making less than 2 billion. So they're having another 3-4 billion year. It's because Spider-Man makes money.
Spider-Man's just a cash machine.
So the ones that have made $1 billion, what? Avengers made $1 billion. Iron Man 3 made $1 billion. Very sure Age of Ultron made $1 billion.
Yeah.
Civil War made $1 billion. Then I think it was the next one to do it was Black Panther.
Yes, Black Panther made $1 billion.
Then Infinity War made $2 billion.
Yeah.
And then now Captain Marvel
made $1 billion.
So I kind of want to watch it again, Captain Marvel, because
Talos.
Yeah,
just because Talos.
Just to get another view of it, really.
Another dose of whamming.
I just love the whamming so much.
Yeah. So that's done well. It's probably going to break 2.
You think Captain Marvel?
It'll get close.
I don't think Captain Marvel will make 2 billion.
I think it'll get 1.5 or above.
Yeah, let's say. I don't know exactly what it's on now, but it only crossed $1 billion in the past couple of days.
Yeah, so it'll definitely get closer to 2 billion than 1 billion.
You think?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know, but it's made $1 billion. So what do you want?
More hype.
I just kind of hope that it's not going to make more than Aquaman, is it? Fucking hell.
Do you want it to make more or less than Aquaman?
I just want Aquaman to not make as much as it did. It's literally one of the top 20 highest grossing films ever made.
Can we just get
Aquaman?
Can we just get more Marvel films over that billion, please?
Keep getting Marvel films over $1 billion. Eventually, they'll just push Aquaman out.
Just investment.
Then they'll be like MCU, Titanic, Avatar.
Yeah.
Or maybe a couple of Star Wars. Fine, Star Wars.
Yeah. So that much hype again. I'm not sure how. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
When?
The Joker trailer.
Yesterday. But first, before,
Aww.
some other news pertaining to the character of the Joker in his many forms.
In his many forms and formats and everything.
Yes. The televisual show Gotham.
Gotham?
Yes. Gotham.
Gotham.
On Fox.
Fox.
It's in Fox. Right?
What Fox?
Right. Now episode in Gotham, innit?
Yeah, bro.
Heavy.
Big reveal on that.
So, for however long that's been going, it's had this character who's sort of the Joker, but not really the Joker, because we're not really allowed to use the Joker, but for all intents and purposes, he is the Joker. At first he was called Jerome. He was just called Jerome for the first couple of seasons he was in. Then he went through the Joker story of having his face cut off and then put back on.
Okay.
He had that. That's New 52 Joker stuff.
Yeah.
Then it was revealed that he had a secret twin brother called Jeremiah. Jerome died, but then Jeremiah got hit with Joker gas and turned into another version of the Joker. And then recently they did, because it's in its final season now, Gotham.
It is.
They recently did the story, the Ace Chemicals story, where he fell into the vat of Ace Chemicals. And now we have our first official look at, I think they're calling him Jay.
Not Mr. Sorry.
or I think it's just Jay. So I don't think. Still, it's not officially Joker, but it's white skin, green hair, purple clothes. It's the Joker.
It's the Joker.
And I think this is like the people can now officially say, yeah, Cameron Monaghan is one of the actors to portray the Joker. You've seen this, right? You've seen the image.
I have seen the image, yes. I didn't care too much.
I mean, I'm all for taking different approaches, and I think it's important for a character like that to sometimes you gotta go with a bit of a different approach, because otherwise you'll just end up doing Mark Hamill and or Heath Ledger again. It'll be one of those.
Be comic or not.
Yeah, it'll be Batman the Animated Series Joker or the Dark Knight Joker. It won't be. Now, there's a danger of going different, because then you turn into Jared Leto.
That's just weird.
And we don't. No one asked for that. Why have you? Why have you got damage on your forehead? Whose idea was that? Stop making cat noises. Stop.
But then there's the other sort of difference, Jack Nicholson, which is fine.
And then there's this.
Which is...
Why has he got yellow gloves? What's with the yellow gloves? I don't understand.
The connotation of gloves, it makes him look like Mickey Mouse, which is the head of Disney.
No.
Mickey Mouse is the head of Disney. I don't care. It's just a bloke in a Mickey Mouse costume. If that's not how every board...
Sitting at a desk, yeah.
If that's not how every board meeting goes, I will...
Hey guys, welcome to Disney board meeting. That's my best Disney impression. I can't get that high anymore.
Neither can I. It's very disappointing.
Puberty.
Because I used to be in choir with Max, and we always used to do this like the really high pitched soprano parts an octave higher because we could. And
fucking idiot.
Yeah,
what a weirdo. So I listen. As long as this stuff they do with Joker on Gotham is good, whatever, fine. And we don't watch Gotham.
No.
I watched the first half or so of season 1 because it's on Netflix.
Never got into it.
I watched a couple episodes, first like 4 or whatever, didn't really get into it, tried again, didn't particularly care, and it was alright, but not enough.
Nothing leapt out to me to just say, watch it.
And like, it's one of those where it's like, oh, it gets better, but no, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm alright. I can appreciate it for what it is and the fact that a lot of people do like it, and that's great, but not for me.
Yeah.
So I prefer Iron Fist.
Is there
That's a joke, Paul.
Oh, right.
Because Iron Fist is wank.
Ha 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 ha.
You wouldn't know because you haven't seen any of the Netflix shows.
I haven't, because I don't have Netflix. Anyway, this version of the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix's.
Yes! Oh. So they released a little poster first, a couple of days ago.
They did indeed.
As a way to be like, there's a teaser trailer coming tomorrow, tee-hee-hee. And it's got a little tagline, put on a happy face.
It does.
Alright.
Fair dues.
And then we got a trailer for us yesterday.
We did indeed, and the internet has gone...
And it's now number 1 on trending on YouTube.
It's a very exciting time.
What do you think, Paul?
I think this is a pretty...
What a great opinion.
It's a pretty unique take on the Joker. Because as far as we can tell, there's no face going off and going back on again. There's none of that bullshit. There's no ace chemicals.
Nope.
There's appears to be no Harley Quinn or anything like that.
There's no Batman.
There's no Batman.
Although Batman's coming to Gotham. They released a teaser poster where Batman's coming to Gotham now. They are doing Batman, even though it started out as a Batman show with no Batman.
That's why I never watched
They
it.
just, as long as, listen, give Jim Gordon a moustache and we'll all be happy.
Well, they haven't given Jim Gordon a moustache.
But they're not giving Jim Gordon a moustache.
Why?
Because they're fucking idiots, Paul.
This is one defining feature. The mustachioed police officer. Anyway, this Joker, it's interesting, and I kind of like it.
I'd like to see more because a lot of people did like it. For me, I was a little bit underwhelmed. I'm still not sure about this version of the Joker. I don't know.
It depends.
But Joaquin Phoenix looks like he's doing a very good job. And
he's doing a damn good.
If they can make, if it's a good story,
it seems
sure.
It seems to be very much a look how the establishment's treating you. Rebel. It's an anarchist Joker by the looks of things.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna say that in the form of trailer hype. I don't think it will go very well, but in terms of like you sit through and watch the film, you'll just be like, holy shit,
I don't think
good.
it's the type of like Endgame is the type of movie where you can just make dramatic trailers about it, and just you don't even have to do. It's just people stood around staring off screen. Whoa, $2 billion. This isn't that type of film. You can't market it in the same way. I don't think it's going to be particularly action heavy.
No, I don't think it's going to be very action. I think what we saw in the trailer was perhaps the most action it gets is where the youths beat up Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
With his own sign.
Yeah. And then he gets pushed around a train.
Yeah. This is
fairly sure we get Thomas Wayne talking in this. I'm pretty sure you get to see little Bruce Wayne through a gate.
Ickle Bruce. So it's gonna be, I think, a much more psychological Joker. I mean, Heath Ledger was a very getting the mindset, getting the mind of Batman breaking mentally.
Yeah.
But with this one, it's gonna be probably delving into the psyche of the Joker. In a different way that doesn't involve some horrific accident. Yes, I saw. I just wanted you to deal with that yourself. Whatever way you saw it.
It was dramatic, wasn't it?
It was dramatic. More dramatic than the trailer.
Hey! We're not explaining this to you.
You'll have to find out from us personally. Please don't contact us. We don't like it.
What?
Never mind. But anyway,
or just tweet us at
_master_cast, or follow the Instagram at MasterCast Official.
Well done. I'm very proud.
Very proud. This Joker, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch it. If I can on release day.
Oh.
That's how much I like the sound of this Joker. Because as far as I can tell, it's perhaps the most unique origin to him. It's either way, it's going to be fun. Going to be a fun thing to watch. What are the other things? Oh, do you have any opinions on this trailer?
No,
not
really.
Okay.
Didn't really do much for me personally.
Ah.
Sorry, I'm not. But what? So what else have we got to talk about? Go away. Apart. No, that's not. I want. Yeah. That thing, that second thing.
Second thing. Please explain it to me.
So, there was a thing, I saw this on Twitter, Law & Order Special Victims Unit has been renewed for a 21st season.
Fuck me.
Making it the longest running drama in television history. Yay! What? I mean, I suppose that's a very small definition of drama you've got there. Because, I mean, it's not a soap, I suppose. So you can't compare it to, like, Coronation Street.
Which has been going on since the dinosaurs roamed this planet.
Yeah.
Started watching Corrie. Good fucking luck.
But, I'm going to binge watch it all.
Jesus.
But then, like, what about Doctor Who? And listen, I know I'm a big Doctor Who fanboy, and
Yes, you are.
this can be, maybe I'm like, what about Doctor? But no, seriously though, that's just misinformation. And you can go, well, but it had a 15-year split, so it's not really been going on for 55 years. All right, but the original series went from 63 to 89, so it's just not the longest.
That is
Special Victims Unit.
That's
it's
26
just not.
years.
Yeah. And this is 21, which, it's an impressive achievement for a TV show to be going that long, but it's not the longest running TV drama ever. Police drama, maybe. Drama. And it just said drama on this when they were reporting and celebrating or whatever. It's just not. So, naughty. And we don't
fake news.
We don't tolerate lies.
We don't tolerate fake news.
Correct, Paul.
Correct.
Yes.
The way everything should be done.
What?
No tolerating fake news. We should look to our Lord and Saviour.
Don't you dare.
Bernie Sanders.
I fucking hate you. So yesterday...
Sorry.
In speaking of Doctor Who,
Yeah.
yesterday the 11th hour was 9 years old.
What?
Yes.
What?
Matt Smith's first episode.
What?
9 years ago to the day yesterday.
What?
The 3rd of April.
9 years.
Yeah, 9 years.
No.
Yep.
What the fuck? No. Oh my god. I feel old.
Yeah.
What was I when that released then? Like 8?
You were a wee little boy.
I was a wee lad. Wee lad.
Yes. And the final thing we've got on our little list of things to talk about. We've not had a list like this in a while, have we?
No, we haven't.
Although most of it's all about Avengers Endgame, so it doesn't feel like a lot.
No. It doesn't.
Like half of it is literally just Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
And Captain Marvel. Disney. I saw a thing. What am I looking for?
Disney's release
A screenshot. Well, yeah. So
or schedule, depending on how you pronounce it.
schedule.
Schedule.
Walt Disney Studios release schedule. So this is the official thing for 2019. They've got they've got Captain Marvel, which obviously has come out. Dumbo, Breakthrough. Do you know?
I don't know. What that is.
Nope. Disney Nature Penguins.
Are they going to get Benedict Cumberbatch to what?
To say penguins.
Penguins.
Then we've got Avengers Endgame.
Tolkien.
So we don't have dates on these, but I mean, some of them they've had their dates, but there aren't dates on this thing. But this is Tolkien, which is the one with Nicholas Hoult, who's Beast in the X-Men films.
Tolkien.
Yeah, as J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of the popular book series The Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit, and The Silmarillion.
There's
Yes.
film.
Yes.
There's film about Tolkien.
I'm not sure if it's theatrically released, but yes.
Ooh.
Aladdin. Disney's Aladdin. Oh, apparently the genie's going to do a bit of rapping
Oh,
and
fuck's
beatboxing.
sake. No.
Dark Phoenix.
Nope.
Now on the Walt Disney schedule. Well, they got Fox now, so why not?
Why not?
I think Tolkien might be a Fox film, actually. Breakthrough. Oh, wait, no. Ad Astra.
Ad Astra.
Ad.
That means something space.
Yeah, no idea what that is.
It's Latin.
Toy Story. Forget about it.
Yeah.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, it looks shit.
Stuber. No idea.
The Lion
Disney,
King.
The Lion King.
Yeah.
Then we got The New Mutant, so apparently it's getting a theatrical release. Well, I never.
Holy shit. Oh,
Disney Artemis Fowl.
Artemis Fowl.
Yeah, have you not seen the trailer for this?
No, I haven't seen the
It
trailer.
doesn't look very good. Don't.
I remember the book series, Artemis Fowl. That was apparently something very good to read in like year 6. I didn't know because I read Percy Jackson.
Oh, what a lad.
What? You went from
Percy Jackson.
You went from
Fuck
Beast
you.
Quest.
Yeah.
To Percy Jackson.
I just
Beast Quest.
read Beast Quest for
Beast Quest just went on for so long.
I just read Beast Quest for too long.
I think we actually on Xbox we had a talk and seen how many we could remember, or you could remember.
Yeah.
And you got up to like the 10th series.
I didn't do as well as I thought I would actually, but I got pretty far in general.
But you still had like 10 series to go.
Yeah.
Because
I stopped at like series
18.
12. I don't know. Then there's Spies in Disguise, which is with Will Smith and Tom Holland, where Will Smith gets turned into a pigeon. It's animated. It's an animated film.
Oh, right, okay.
Racing in the Rain, I have no idea. The Woman in the Window, also no idea. Maleficent, Mistress of Evil.
God, that sounds
The
weird.
sequel to Maleficent.
How about no?
Alright. Ford v Ferrari.
What in the fuck? Is that going to be a film about
I don't know, Paul.
Right, calling it. That's a film about Le Mans.
Disney's Frozen 2.
Oh, great. I'm so excited.
Star Wars. We still don't have a title for it yet. And Call of the Wild, or whatever that is. Basically, I just thought it was worth mentioning that they've got the Fox stuff on their schedule now. So
I'm intrigued at several of those things on that list.
Such
I
as?
didn't know they existed.
Like?
Tolkien.
You didn't know Tolkien
I didn't. Oh no, I knew Tolkien existed.
No, I don't mean the person. I mean the film Tolkien.
I didn't know they were making a film about
Well,
him.
now you do.
What are they going to do? They're going to do him in the trenches.
I think so. Well,
It's going to be a cross between Dunkirk and just.
No, I don't think it's. I think it's possibly it's a little bit after the war.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that now.
I don't know.
Then there's Ad Astra. No idea what the fuck that is.
Don't want to. No, don't care.
I might Google it now.
Yeah, no, don't care.
Let's.
Let's.
Right, I'm going to Google this Ad Astra because I'm just intrigued. Ad Astra. If it comes up with a fucking little voxel, I'm going to be mad. A man journeys across a lawless solar system to find his missing father, a renegade scientist who poses a threat to humanity. It's got Brad Pitt in it.
Oh wow!
And Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh, the best Two-Face.
Of course.
Oh, and I think they tease that we will be seeing Deadpool sometime in the future under Disney. So Deadpool ain't going anywhere. Don't worry about that.
Tolkien, the 2019 film. Oh, it's Tolkien as a young student.
Yeah, that one.
Well, apparently his early life experiences are going to inspire him to write The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. It's a film about inspiration. What was the other one? Ford versus Ferrari.
No, Ford v Ferrari.
Oh, Ford v Ferrari.
That's a cool. It's like Batman v Superman. It's a cool good way. Where's spell it?
Ford v Ferrari.
But basically,
is an upcoming action biographical drama film directed by James Mangold. It stars Christian Bale and Matt Damon, while John Bernthal remade your own. I don't give a fuck.
Now listen. You could say, hey,
Oh yes, it is. It's the true story of the battle between Ford and Ferrari to win Le Mans in 1966. The only year that England won the World Cup.
You can say that in real life, it wasn't a particularly that battle between Ford and Ferrari wasn't a particularly interesting conflict. But you're living in a fucking dream world. Because that,
I know you're being sarcastic. Sarcastic.
Listen, it's a very highbrow, complicated Batman v Superman, Ford v Ferrari, Zack Snyder joke. And it wasn't very good, and I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry. What the hell is he doing? Hang on. Give me a minute. Just give me...
See, I thought you were trying to be sarcastic and say it's not a big deal, but as someone who's very into cars, it's an incredibly big deal.
Sure. Oh, you know what? No.
Did someone try and call you?
Yeah.
Private number?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I don't
get what private number... Does it mean, like... No caller ID, you'd imagine is what it'd be. They're trying to sell you PPI.
I don't want any of your PPI.
The Ford vs Ferrari thing, I want to watch that.
Alright, fine. You want to watch everything, don't you?
After seeing that, I'm very tempted to watch everything except Aladdin and Toy Story 4 and whatever the fuck else Disney's actually making.
I see.
Basically, the things that don't have Disney in the title.
But do you want to watch Shazam?
Yeah.
Right, sound sorted. Next week, Shazam review.
Hell yeah.
We'll see it and we'll get it up, and that'll basically be it because I'm away for pretty much the rest half of the week. So
And I'm away a week.
that'll be another one that we'll record a couple of days earlier than normal.
Yes.
So we'll watch Shazam. Comes out today.
Yeah.
And we'll give you our thoughts on that.
We will.
Next week. So enjoy. And then do you want to do like sort of an MCU type of retrospective thing before Endgame?
What is it? Is the next one is going to be Shazam?
The next one will be Shazam.
The next one will be...
I'll get the calendar up. We can do some planning.
oh my god, live planning.
Yeah, actually plan the podcast. Bloody hell!
So
I won't lie to you. We're at a point where we haven't spoken about this for like the entire week.
Yes,
we're just in a.
So this will go up on the 5th.
Yeah.
It's more than likely that the next one will go up on the
12th. It will go. Yeah,
the next one will go up on the 19th, and then
it'll be the 26th. Oh, jeez.
Is that the...
Well, 20... Well, we won't have seen Endgame on the 26th. We will... So
delay that one?
So we can do... Well...
Do you want to delay that one?
No. Because...
How do you want to do it then?
I don't know, Paul. Unless people want us to delay that one. But, I don't know, we'll see. We can split the... MCU retrospective thing into two... and do it on the 19th and the 26th, or we can just do something else on the 19th and save it up for the 26th.
I mean, we can split the Marvel films.
Yeah.
Into
Well,
two.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Because we were talking about. I don't know if I think it was on here. We mentioned this about watching the Fox X-Men films.
Yes.
And then I said to you about having a retrospective and calling it X-Men, but spelled EX-Men, as in X. As in used to be. It's a very clever pun, and I'm very proud. I'm so proud.
Are we doing that?
X, yeah, but that's in June.
That's in June.
But unless you want to split that into a couple of parts, I just thought about doing. But
is there enough to do with that one? Are we watching every X-Men film?
Oh yeah, except maybe not the Deadpool ones because he's still going to be there for. The Disney, but we might as well.
It's going to be X-Men, X-Men 2, X-Men 3: The Last Stand, X-Men Origins Wolverine,
X-Men First Class, The Wolverine, X-Men Days of Future Past. I suppose we'll chuck Deadpool in there.
Logan,
X-Men Origin, X-Men Apocalypse, even Logan, Deadpool 2, and then Dark Phoenix, and then maybe New Mutants. But who really cares? And then I think it was just an idea. I kind of started thinking about doing stuff, so like rather than just seeing what shows up in the week and talking about that,
definitely have planned things.
Yes. And if it starts making the episodes a bit longer, then
do you know what we could do? Another one.
What?
Spider-Man films.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So we could do that in preparation for Far From Home.
Do you know what we can start with?
What?
Sam Raimi's trilogy.
Oh, I never actually seen Spider-Man 3.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
I watched Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 a while ago, then
boy.
just never got around to watching Spider-Man 3.
Oh, number 3.
I
love it.
You know. Oh shit! We can talk about Into the Spider-Verse again. For that, we're doing that for Far From Home.
We are.
We are doing
Far
that.
From Home release?
July, I think.
Okay, we've got time.
We've got time to prepare, and we'll sort of
binge.
We'll binge them together.
We're not binging DC.
We're not.
There's nothing to binge.
No, maybe the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yes, I will watch that.
Yeah, but not the DC.
No, not this shit.
EU.
Actually, no. Instead of just the Dark Knight trilogy, every Batman film.
What, even the 60s Batman film?
Of course, the 60s Batman.
Oh, shit. Does that include Suicide Squad?
No.
Good.
Every feature-length DC
live
film
action
that features Batman for more than 10 minutes. Except Batman v Superman. And Justice League.
Every film, every live action...
Every
live action...
Every film that features Batman that we like.
Yeah. So, like, all the live action ones except for the DC.
Fuck it, we'll watch Lego Batman. We'll stick
that in, but not all the animated DC. There's just too many. Batman Ninja? No, thank you.
You just say no thank you to Batman Ninja.
Yeah, I did just say no thank you to Batman Ninja.
But it's Batman Ninja.
I'm not watching Batman Ninja.
Watch Batman Ninja.
Have you seen Batman Ninja? Have you seen Batman Ninja?
I've seen a fair bit of it.
Well.
Do you want to know how it basically...
Hey, we could do it for Star Wars as well. Wow, what a...
Do you want to know how basically Batman gets back into the samurai times?
How does he get back into
He goes through some like bullshit portal and then he goes back to like feudal Japan and there's just soldiers chasing him. They're all in like purple armour and have like the, mask cover faces that they have.
Yeah.
They're just the Joker mask.
Well.
And the Joker is like some fucking like lord or something and they're all chasing after the man who dresses as a bat.
Damn.
So, of course, he ditches all the gadgets and then ends up dressing like a ninja / samurai.
Because it's Batman.
Yes, because he totally cares about it being fair, doesn't he? Yeah, he just beats up mentally ill people.
Batman. He's a hero.
Are we going to watch The Killing Joke?
You don't mean the animated... You don't mean the one where Batman fucks Batgirl, do you?
Not for that, I'm just saying because it's...
But you do mean that
I do
Killing
mean
Joke.
that one. Are we going
If there's an incentive, I suppose. If not, definitely no.
Buy your food.
Depends how much food. Really depends how deep you're willing to go into your wallet.
Oh God, no then.
Bosh.
That's going to be...
So that's...
Are we just going to do that with a bunch of series?
Yeah.
You could do that with Lord of the Rings. I don't think there's enough time in the world, but we could do it with Lord of the Rings.
Well, you want me to watch all the extended Lord of the Rings? Bearing in mind I was literally just talking to you before we started recording.
You're not going to watch the extended edition.
But I don't care for the extended editions.
I'm not asking you to watch the extended editions.
Oh, you're making me watch the extended editions.
I'm not making you watch them either. You don't need them. In fact, some parts of the extended editions ruin the films. It's like,
I'll watch the Tom Bombadil cuts, please.
In the Return of the King, do you know when the Horn of the Rise of Rohan interrupts the Witch King attacking Gandalf?
No.
Okay, it just silences the battle. But in the extended edition, there's the entire scene where it's just like an ex-machina that saves Gandalf, as opposed to just the Witch King going, "The fuck is that?" And Gandalf going, "The fuck is that?"
Nice.
Instead, in the extended editions, they're having a showdown, and the Witch King looks like he's going to murder Gandalf until he hears the horn, and he's just like, "Oh fuck."
Damn.
Basically, I love Return of the King. It's so good. It's got great music.
Good for you. Wow.
Howard Shore, man. He's so good. He's very good.
Okay.
He's very good. He's
okay.
good!
It's alright.
We're not doing it with Harry Potter, though.
Why not? Do you hate Harry Potter?
I just don't want to watch Fantastic Beasts: The Crime of Grindelwald. I don't want to watch it. Don't make me watch it. Please don't.
I'll tell you what.
Not watching
I'll tell you what. You watch Crimes of Grindelwald and I'll watch Batman Ninja. No, not Batman Ninja. Both. Killing Joke and Batman Ninja. Because that's what Crimes of Grindelwald takes.
Fucking hell. Is it worth it?
For the band. Listen, if we watch it, the two of us, with some booze.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
In fact, it'll be great if we
Yeah,
get drunk
come
and watch
on.
it.
So that's...
We'll have to see how the other ones go.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how the other ones
if
go.
this is...
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, but this was actually sort of an idea I'd had.
We've now just broadened it out.
My idea was to do like a kind of like a commentary track. So like have it, play it, so you could faintly hear but not really, and then just have it on and talk over it the entire thing. But because I didn't think it was worth it.
No.
Because let's be real, our audience is very small.
Yes, it is.
So it's just not worth investing all that time and stuff and getting together and doing it.
Could just watch the films and then review them.
Yeah. But you never know what the future holds.
Do you know what else we could do?
What could we do, Paul?
Have you heard of the Pixar theory?
Yes.
Do you fancy doing that as well?
You mean watching all the Pixar films?
In the Pixar theory order.
In the Pixar theory. I realised when... I don't remember what I was doing, but I was like, damn, I should have watched the MCU films in chronological order. I should have watched first Avenger before we saw Captain Marvel, then Captain Marvel, and then watched them in the order. Because I've never done that.
That's a good point.
And at this point, I was like, on Iron Man 3 or whatever, and I was like, bollocks.
Oh, man.
I'm quite behind. I should be finished, and I've yet to watch... I'll probably watch The Winter Soldier tonight, but I'm supposed to be at Ant-Man by the end of the week.
The worst...
But it's fine.
The worst sort of series I know for trying to watch in chronological order is Star Wars The Clone Wars.
Because it's... I didn't realise until more recently
series.
it's an anthology, yeah.
It's an anthology series. Do you want to know when chronologically the first episode appears?
Isn't it like halfway through season 2?
It's season 2, episode 16. That is the first technical chronological episode.
See, this is why I don't watch the Clone Wars, and also because
we're going to ignore the fact that the Clone Wars film exists
because it's not on Netflix. That's the actual reason I've not watched the Clone Wars.
This is not the reason why I won't get Netflix. Is because the Clone Wars isn't on there. That's literally all I'd watch.
Yeah.
God damn it! The Clone Wars is so good.
But damn. Oh yay! We made it over an hour.
Have we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rambling! I do need a shit though.
That's not good because I was going to say there's another series that I want to watch that you probably won't want to watch because it's childish as fuck.
What?
Thundercats. The 2011 reboot.
No.
I watched that. I'm going to watch that.
Watch some big boy shows like Daredevil.
No.
Ooh, that's for the big boys.
No. I'll maybe watch The Punisher.
That's the most brutal thing I've ever seen, Paul.
Yeah.
Watch Iron Fist, and then you'll know true pain.
I think True Pain is just X-Men Origins Wolverine.
I have not watched that in years.
Oh, Jesus.
I remember I enjoyed it when I watched it because I didn't know how
critical analysis
yeah.
was.
I'm not looking forward to it, but it was my idea, so...
It's got Will.i.am.
As Will.i.am.
Yeah.
Will.i.am. As teleporting Will.i.am.
And you can teleport.
That's his character name.
Do you want to know how he dies?
He gets...
His spine just gets grabbed mid-teleport because you know that's something Sabretooth can do.
Hey, Sabretooth that's one of his powers. Animalistic nature, fingernail claws, ability to predict where Will.i.am will teleport to and grab his spine.
I mean...
It's on his wiki page, man. Come on.
I mean, they might explain that as, he's fought with him for so many years, he knows how he fights people.
That's also bullshit.
That's bullshit.
Anyway, so that's...
It's also the first chronological appearance of Deadpool.
We don't talk about that. It's actually the first Deadpool movie.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I'm gonna... Well, hang on. Honestly, my father trying to disrupt the recording session.
Do you think he just wants to feature in a more prominent...
Go and clatter some pans round you.
In a more prominent role than background noise.
but you found that too funny.
Yeah.
So
we have pretty big plans.
Well, yeah, if that's how you want to define pretty big.
Well, it's a lot of time.
I suppose.
But it's not like it's going to be grueling unless you make me watch Crimes at Grindelwald.
We're going to do it with the Star Wars, all the Star Wars films as well. You know what that means? Attack of the Clones.
And Attack of the Clones.
Oh, listen, I'm going to beat you into enjoying episode 8.
I'm going to beat you to enjoy the prequels. For the meme gold mine.
I already do enjoy the prequels for the meme gold mine.
Every time we see a meme in the prequels, we take a shot. We're going to be dead 10 minutes into episode 1.
That is so tempting.
It is.
I genuinely...
The thing is, though...
We've got to play a Star Wars drinking game with the prequels.
The thing is, though, like, if you make a drinking game about a particularly memeable film, you will be dead about halfway in.
Well.
I mean, like, what about The Room? Every time something bad happens in the room, you take a drink. You'll have to drink, like, 0.00001% alcohol. You'll still be pissed drunk by the end. Because The Room is just so bad.
Oh, The Room.
Oh, God. What about...
I'll tell you what, that'd be a...
Every Disney Pixar film, but every time A113 pops up...
That's only like once a film, that's fine.
Big shot. And you have to watch all of them.
Take a pint!
A pint. Binge watch all of Owen Wilson's films every time.
He says, wow!
Or Matthew McConaughey saying, alright.
Alright.
What's the film where he says that? Because you'll just be drinking.
I don't know.
Because he's what? Like a grown man hanging around with like high schoolers in that film. He just goes around going, alright. So you just have to go glug glug glug.
You got your Matthew McConaughey saying alright. You got Owen Wilson going, wow. And you got your Keanu Reeves going, whoa. Death.
Just instant.
Death by meme.
Death by meme.
Well,
oh, God.
We'll see you next week for our review of Shazam.
Do you know what it will be?
What will it be?
The Star Wars one.
The Star Wars.
You'll get liver poisoning from the prequels.
Yeah.
You'll sober up through the original trilogy, mostly.
Yeah. And
then when it comes to The Force Awakens and Last Jedi, it'll just be mildly drunk.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way.
Take a shot every time something an unnecessary piece of background information shows up in Solo. Here's your gun. There's a shot. What's your name? Han. Who are your people? I don't know how many people. Han Solo. Oh, there's a shot. Hi, I'm Lando Calrissian. Oh, take a shot. You can only do the Kessel Run. Oh, take a shot.
Just necking it.
She's part of the ship now. How's that? Take a shot.
Darth Maul. Yeah.
Darth Maul. This is a pint.
Just cracks open the bottle completely.
Hand shot first. Oh yeah.
Watch the original trilogy for every time George Lucas made an edit.
Just constant drinking throughout the song in Return of the Jedi. It's just straight. You're not allowed to breathe. You just gotta down it for the entire song.
You just end up putting ethanol in a drip bag.
You just got a massive barrel. You drink it through a straw. Waiting for it to be over.
I kind of want to, but I also want to have a liver. By the
end. Not important, is it?
It'll grow back.
Or better.
It'll get better.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough alcohol in the world.
So we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week
for our review of Shazam. And maybe some stuff that happens over the weekend, I don't know. But then that's where we'll see you then. Thanks for listening to MasterCast and okay, bye.